"So where's your father?" The bride stood near the doorway, her white dress trembling as much as her hands. Guests whispered, chairs creaked. The music faded into an awkward silence. Her mother looked away. "He said he couldn't come." The bride swallowed hard. "Of course," she said bitterly. "He never shows up when it matters." The ceremony began without him. Vows were spoken, smiles were forced, photos were taken, but one chair in the front row stayed painfully empty. At the reception, just as the bride lifted her glass, a man from the back stepped forward. "Excuse me," he said gently. This was left for the bride. He handed her a small wooden box. She frowned. "What is this?" "Your father asked me to deliver it today." The man said, "He said open it after the vows." Her jaw tightened. He couldn't even come himself. She opened the box. Inside was a folded letter and an old wristwatch. Her breath caught. The watch was scratched, worn, barely ticking. "I've seen this before," she whispered. The room went quiet. She unfolded the letter, hands shaking. "My little girl, if you're reading this, it means I couldn't keep my promise today. Not because I didn't want to, but because I couldn't." Tears blurred her vision. "This watch belonged to my father. I wore it every day since you were born. Every tick reminded me that time moves fast, and that loving you was the greatest thing I ever did." Her voice cracked as she read aloud. "I sold my truck last month, and my tools, and everything I could. Not for myself, but to make sure your wedding was everything you deserved." The bride's knees weakened. "I didn't come today because I'm in the hospital. The doctors say my heart doesn't have much time left." Gasps filled the room. "I didn't want you looking at me in pain. I wanted you looking forward, not back. So I sent the one thing that always stayed with me, time." She dropped the letter and clutched the watch to her chest. "I thought he didn't care," she sobbed. "I thought he chose not to come." The man who delivered the box spoke quietly. He watched the ceremony livestream from his hospital bed. He said he didn't stop smiling. The bride ran out of the hall, dress in hand, tears streaming, finally understanding the truth. Some people don't miss moments because they don't love you. They miss them because loving you means letting go. If you believe love sometimes shows up in silence, what would you have done, waited, or forgiven? Type "love never misses" in the comments. Subscribe for more emotional stories that stay with you long after they end.